Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome back to another video. In today's video, there's housing on Hypixel, and I never knew this. I'm a really smart human being, so I never knew this. I was wondering what all the themes and random stuff were for. So this is apparently my house. I mean, I felt like I should do a video on it, but I've seen, so people are doing stuff like parkours and everything like that. So I'm wondering if I should make one of those or just build a normal house. But then there's also themes, which I've been wondering what they were. So there's just a bunch of these. I don't think I have any. Lollipop Desert, Enchanted Forest. What? What's this? Was that all it did? Oh, what's that? I sound very clueless. I have no idea what I'm doing, okay? You gotta understand that factor. I have no clue what I am doing. Sci-fi theme. Okay, what's this? This one better change it. Oh, yes, that change. It's still just grass here. Okay, then. I love how it's still just grass, like. It's just grass, straight up. What other themes do I have? So what's lollipop theme, sci-fi theme, desert, and this is just a default one. Warlord's red theme. Air theme. Jarden theme. Jarden theme, what's this? Oh wow, that's quite extreme. Wow, that's massive. Your house is small. Oh my. How big is my island? Wow. Okay then. Wait, there was a thing before. You could actually, like, there was like actually a thing. Okay, now that we've thoroughly messed around, I think I like this theme. It makes the biggest mess. Can I, like, just build? Oh, wait. Do I actually have to, like, get by space? Is that, like, a thing? So where can I build? I'm guessing it's, like, in this area, right? What? How about here? Oh, so this looks like the place where I can build. Can I build it out here? Apparently not. Okay, so this is around the area where I can build. Alright, well, I guess. So our choices are between, we could make like a parkour house, which I've seen before, or I could just make a house. My final decision is we'll start with a normal house because, yeah, of course we are in 1.8. Because Hypixel runs best on 1.8. Oh, you actually have to individually drag blocks out. That's lame. Appears the inventory doesn't work the same way. I don't have spruce stuff yet. I need it. No, actually, wrong thing. No. What? Where did my star go? Where is it? Right. Okay, then that's interesting. I think we glitched it. Let's go click on the carpenter, wherever you are. Hello, carpenter. Do you do anything? Okay, you can give me stuff. Sure, that works. I want these. I want these, and I think that's all I need, right? Oh, I do need glass. That's a useful block. I don't have any panes, apparently. That's kind of sad. Now we have to decide what type of house to build. Oh, rip my audio. I was pretty close to my mic. Let's figure out where exactly my plot space is. So I can't build here. Okay, so it's right here to here, right? Yeah, so this is my plot kind of edge. Okay, so that's somewhat large. It's like an attempted flower, or is that just gravel? I don't actually know. Oof. I can see housing's not the great. It doesn't have the greatest server. Okay, so that's the edge of the plot that way. Okay, so I guess we'll start off with the general shape of the house. I think I'll most likely do just an L-shaped house. Oh, housing's currently in beta? Oh, okay. That's why I never knew about it. Also, most of the time, like, I don't play stuff like Build Battle. I personally don't like it. It takes forever. Or, not takes forever. It takes too little of time. You can't build anything. So probably like this design. Yeah, I guess I'll do that. Alright, so first, I guess I could put this in kind of tutorial format. We're building a house. That should be obvious. How come I can't? Ugh, the server connection's not good enough to do that. That complicates things. Okay, I should have to drag click to do this. Oof, server connection. Now I could have done something like that will attract people to my house, because apparently that's a thing, but I feel like we'll start off with building a normal house. Maybe in a later video we'll build like a big parkour course or something and see if we can get like 30 people or so online. Probably not. I mean, I doubt it, but we'll see. Alright, so there's the floor on. I'm going to haul out this row as well. Okay, so this will be the general path area leading up to around here, where I can curve the house in kind of, actually, I think I'll go with the circle design around to about here. Yeah, I think I'll do that. So guys, if you don't know how to do a circle design, let's first start outlining. So one of the ways you can do a circle design is well, by doing what I'm doing here, which is just continuing out. Then usually you'd place in a second one, like right around here. Then you can continue that one. That's generally how you build a circle. You can see that's about 1/4 of a circle. If you continue that all the way around, then you'd, well, have a full circle. Alright, so there you go. There's the outline of the second part of the house. I'm thinking I might actually do, yeah, let's actually continue this around slightly more. There we go. Alright. So this will be the general design of our house. We can cover this area in glass. So I think that's what we're going to do. But first, we need to just take out this area. Fill it in with stone brick, which is our floor of choice. Of course, that's interchangeable. I'm going to keep those wood logs there just so that they can kind of... Okay, then. Oh, okay. Alright, then. Really? 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 I'm just trying to build a house. Come on. Like, internet? Really? Alright, and now we wait 10 years. Exciting video content. Oh, wonderful! We get disconnected a second time? Wow, good job. Alright, we're gonna reattempt that. If it forgets my progress, I'm going to be triggered. We're good. I was like, yeah, if it forgets my progress, I'm gonna be slightly triggered. Yeah, housing really needs a better server. I also need better internet. Alright, and now we spend the next 7 to 8 years just putting our floor in. One of the most time requiring parts of a house is normally the roof, but for something like this where we're gonna do more of a circular half dome design roof, it's gonna take a lot less time. I'm try hard drag clicking on building. Also, for people wondering, the reason I did learn drag clicking was actually for building specifically. It makes it a lot easier. Alright, so this is the basic outline of our house. Now, you could say, why don't you just continue the circle around and put it here? You could, but meh. I think that it's usually good to have some part of the house that is kind of a more squarish design. Having a full circular house looks pretty weird, in my opinion. That's of course opinion. It doesn't really matter to me. We are going to go with birchwood planks because they go in a really nice palette with spruce. So for people that don't know, generally the way that a lot of the builders, like the good builders, will start off with is you want to have your logs outside of your house slightly. That's just kind of something that is highly used because it gives it another layer of depth to have everything behind them. So just put them at the corner of your house. It's not hard. It really shouldn't be. If it is, then I don't know what to tell you. So this will be the general entrance to our house. And of course, I'm going to place one right here. Then this will continue out around until about here. So this I'm going to try and fill up all with glass. Then over here is going to be more of the bedroom style area. Now what we're going to do for the roof here is, do we have access to wool so I can kind of show off what I'm doing? Cyan wool works. Alright, so basically my plan is to have something dome upward from there to about here where it meets, and then have this part have a second layer on top of it. So of course we're going to have glass running around this part, so we'll put that in later. But then in here, so putting in walls is kind of something that people normally just do like this, and it works. Personally, sometimes I will put in a stone brick layer like this and then have the walls go over top of it to make it look more stable. But for a house design like this, that isn't really gonna be good, because if we put stone bricks down and have wood on top of it, it'll make it too much like a villager house, and that's not the design we're looking for. So I'm just going to go with birch planks all the way. And we're just going to quickly place all those in. Okay, there you go. I noticed there are some holes. We will add windows later, but that's one wall done. Alright. Finishing up the second wall. There, and of course, for people that are really just looking for space, putting it on the inside isn't required, but it looks very nice and I would recommend it. In survival though, you sometimes don't have enough resources to just kind of waste them like that, which I can respect. We're gonna move this pole to here because it adds an actual spot for people to walk in the door. Alright, there we go. So there are the walls done. I mean, we are going to cover up in here because otherwise it looks very strange. But so the outside of the wall is done. We will add more detail later, don't worry. Now, what type of glass do I... Wait, what the... Wait, what? Wait. It's like the debug stick. That is really, really cool. I didn't know that they could, like, do that. Oof, we only have normal glass. It's white stained silver. I'm thinking brown stained glass. How much mystery dust do I have? Alright, we'll do brown stained glass, yeah. For the video. Hopefully mystery dust isn't like $10,000 per 5 of it. In which case I just spent a lot of money. So we are just going to cover up this part with brown stained glass, as I think it looks nice. We're going to do, I think, 3 high with the glass. Then the last layer will be logs again, because it looks nice. I know in my texture pack it's very, very, very hard to see the actual, I don't know what you'd call it, but it's really hard to see the glass. Sorry if that is true for you. I'm going to add it in there. Just because I am using a texture pack. If people don't want me to do that for building tutorials viable, I can stop doing it, but I like it personally. I like having very clear glass. I don't like the look of the normal Minecraft glass. It has too many lines and everything. Some of my texture packs are to the point where their glass is literally invisible. So this is going to be the main window. And then on top of this, we can add a slab roof. Wait, I have birch slabs, right? Otherwise, I'm going to have to spend more mystery dust. Are you kidding me? How much? 5. And that's fine. I think I have like 100 and something. Okay, so this, we can start off by just covering top of this in birch slabs, as birch is the main block for this house. Then we're going to try to continue this up more so that it reaches about here. Then we can work on this rest of the house. But this is probably the most time consuming waffle breath. Okay. This is probably the most time consuming part of the entire build, is just doing this. Because it does take a while. Pretty obviously. So I'm just going to edit it out. So I'll see you when I'm finished with this. Alright, so we have finished the roof part of it, which is just right here. It may look complicated, but it is very easy and simple if you want a close look at it. Here, there's to give you a good view. If you really want a good look at it, it's a really simple design though. So it should be very easy to copy, and it gives a really large view for actually how much space is inside of here. Since it isn't actually that much space, it feels very large by using this roof technique. Of course, we'll add like some chairs and stuff later, but now it comes on to this part of the house. So first off, we need to add the doorway, which I am going to add using logs. Then we're going to do that, and then I'm going to have the wood on top. You could just put this down and have another log going up, but instead of that, we're going to have this log go on the outside of the house, and we're going to have another one right here. So this makes the entry, and we will add stuff in here later. Of course, we're not just going to use this type of design for here. Since we're using this log, we can minus this down. Minus it. And here's our entranceway. So, of course, we're going to use double doors because they're fancier. But that's the entryway, just kind of there because it looks nice. And you can see the outside of the house still looks pretty bland. We'll fix that later. But now we have to work on this part. I wanted to bring this up slightly higher, So first off, we're going to bring the floor out farther, giving us more space so that we can have another floor on top of this. We'll add stairs or something later, but for right now, this is all. So as for this, I'm going to try and merge it with some type of slate arch in the house, and that's going to connect up some to this part. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just keep doing this over top of the house, and that'll add a really nice design, as well as make the roof slightly higher without messing up the entire house. You can see it still looks quite like a dome. So now we're going to try and wall this part off up until about here, and this part will connect up with here. This part, we'll fix it later. We're gonna add the log up though to there, just make it look like it actually belongs there. You could add it higher, but we're not gonna do that till we're done with this. Next, we're raising these logs up. Well, like I said, we'll raise that one later. That one's not important right now. So this is gonna be one part of it. Now we're gonna raise this one up, and if you want to have this one very tall, you actually don't need to have this one here, because that is big enough where it'll support the entire thing. Now you could just move the log really far back like this one and have this design to make it really look like kind of more of a tower. Now if we follow that trail, it leaves this a pretty open design, which does work with what we have here. So if we keep it back, then we do a more tower design house, which is okay, but personally I wanted it to be a little bit less of a tower and more of a clock tower top. So we are going to have something kind of right here. We'll add that in later though. There's a lot of stuff building a house where you need to add it in later. Now we're going to continue this into the actual side of the building. So here we are going to bring it up, then destroy slowly these kind of like panels. We're going to keep this one though, because we do need that one. So then here, and here, and here. Oh, well, that one got messed up slightly. That needs to continue right there. And then we can continue this out slightly more, and then here. Can I place that there? Okay, there we go. We're actually gonna keep these here. Now we can add in the walls right about here. There we go. And if you guys don't know, when you're flying, you actually get slightly more reach. It's not really enough to affect building that much in survival, because technically that just gives you access /fly while you're in here. You're not actually in creative, because otherwise you just drag blocks out of creative inventory, and they want you to like use mystery dust and stuff, which I can understand. Alright. So we're gonna allow access to get up here, and then have a little balcony where they can look out. As for this, we're going to measure up 4 blocks, so that is right here. At least I'm pretty sure this texture pack is right there. And continue a beam all the way around. Oh, that did not go according to plan. Alright, beam is done. So that just kind of goes and represents the first floor. Then the second floor is going to be much higher up. Around here. So what we're going to do with this one is we're going to finish up these pieces of it. And then we're going to just bring it up higher and use that to make the roof area. Because we want a really nice roof on this part of the house. So if we start the roof here, which I am going to use spruce stairs for because it's contrast, and as you can see right now, a lot of the house is just this light color. So you're going to use spruce wood. I don't care. Spruce wood planks. Did my... Okay. Hey, at least I got my planks. I need stairs. That's a wonder. Realizes. I need stairs. That's great. Alright, and there we go. So now we're going to use this. Oh, hey, it came back. As well as the stone brick stairs. That make a really nice design. Now, I'm going to put it this way because that one's going this way and it makes it look nicer. But for basic design, we are going to have the overhang come out because it makes everything look nicer when you have an overhang. Straight up. We're going to overhang it in both ways. If you don't know what the two ways are, you overhang it either sideways and then you can overhang it again forward like this, which makes it look really nice. Then we are going to have it up to here. The reason we're overhanging it over this, and it might be coming out too, is because that's kind of like the way you need to do it for this. Now you're going to need to make arches. Now this sadly has a 2-block center, which makes things slightly awkward. But instead of changing the whole thing, we can just design the house around that. As for overhanging it onto this part of the house, we can actually do that. It just requires some work to make sure it doesn't look really bad. You just need to learn kind of how to overhang it onto this part of the house. And we got... This video is going to be so long for me to... Okay. And 10,000 years later, it's going to be wonderful, okay? Just wait. I'm going to edit out the part of the video where I wait 10 minutes. Yep. Oh, yeah, it disconnected. Yeah. Alright. At least we're almost done, so that won't happen again. That is quite triggering. Every time I lose my like little nether star thingy, it just like kicks me and I'm like, but I want to finish my building tutorial. No, building tutorials are not allowed to be finished. We're gonna finish up the roof and then meld it to the dome roof part of the house. There we go. Alright. So we are going to just kind of continue these parts out a bit to make it easier to place in the stairs. Okay, there we go. And now placing in the stairs is very easy, except for the part where you actually have to like overhang it places. That part's still annoying. Stairs are awkward because of the way you rotate them. Having a tool in Minecraft that like rotate stairs would be nice. We're gonna leave this back part there because I don't have enough space to do that. I don't know how much it costs to like upgrade. Is it like a rank thing, or can I buy it for like $1? $1 to have a large building space would be kind of okay. I mean, you could just build it on your own world for free. I don't know really why you'd build it on Hypixel, unless you want like your friends to be able to come visit whenever they want. I don't know. That's up to you. Doesn't really matter to me. Alright, the roof here is almost done. This roof took like half as long as that, just because of how much easier it is. Because while that one has like an intricate design, this one is just straight up placing staircases. Alright, so there you go. There is that part of the roof. Now, we can add windows later, but I think I will leave detailing for another video because this one is getting quite long. So if you did enjoy the video, leave a like, and I almost just ran in jitter clicking. I would have killed my entire house. If you did enjoy the video, leave a like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and I'll see you guys all in a brand new video. Bye.